What's going on, YouTube? I went to a regionals today in Colorado Springs, and I played something I thought of, and it was a pretty cool deck. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys the deck and explain how everything works. I think it's a pretty cool deck. So yeah, 3 Fusilier, the dual mode Beast. 3 Malefic Cyberend, 3 Malefic Stardust on Morphing Jar. I played 3 Malefic World, 2 MST, 2 Duality, Terraforming Swords, 1 Dark Hole, Traps, 3 Drain, 3 Reckless, 2 Warning, 2 Devastation Virus, 2 Eradicator Virus, 2 Bribe, 2 Deprison, Mind Crush, Warning, Torrential, and Mirror. So basically how this deck works is a big part of it is skill drain. Skill drain is really good in this format because like traps don't see play, but it doesn't see like excessive play. You really don't have to play trap stun. Even like a third of your rounds. It's really only used in like X Saber, Fish maybe, but even if they trap stun, you have plenty of things to negate that with. But yeah, skill drain is a big point. Also, the viruses. The viruses are pretty good, just because, like how do I explain the viruses? They're just really good control cards. Deck Devastation Viruses good against nearly every single top deck. It's not that good against Hero Beat, but that's basically it. Eradicator Virus is a generally good card, just because I can call spells or trap cards, and it's a crush card virus for, those cards. So I can just be like, Tribute Guy, call trap cards, destroy your 4 back row, attack for 4 grand or whatever. It's just really good. And usually with the viruses, you end up chaining them. Like I would play this card a lot, like Icarus Attack. Like set this, summon Guy, they chain Bottomless, chain Deck Devastation. I like doing that a lot just because you get extra pluses off it. And 2 Bribe, I felt like, I know advantage is important, but the bribe is just important to play. A random MST, a random Solemn, things like that can really hurt you. And the 2 Bribe, it just takes care of it. I don't really care if you draw an extra card. If I have Drain and Warning and things like that on the field. But yeah. 2 Deprison, because I wanted... Well, Malefic Claw Stream is kind of garbage. But Deprison is pretty good. I should have played Bottomless over this. I wish I did. Just to stop Cyber Dragons and shit. But, Deprison to still work. Just generic removal if I don't have any monsters. Mind Crush, because they work with the virus. When you play a virus, you look at your opponent's hand, so you can auto-guarantee a Mind Crush. These 3 are staple. Warnings are pretty standard. You really don't have to play the card in here, but I would if you have it. I'm just saying, if you don't have the warnings, it's not a huge deal, actually. But yeah, my tech was swords. I like swords because you use a low monster count, and if you open like swords and like 5 trap cards or something, you can set the trap cards, play swords next turn or whatever, and you can just stall out until you draw a guy, and then go Drain, Bribe, Virus, Torrential, whatever. Just crazy. I like how swords worked out. That's how I should put it. But yeah, there's the main deck. If you guys have any questions on it, just leave me a comment or whatever. And yeah, let's go on to the side deck. 1 Starlight, 1 7 Tools, 2 Chain, 2 Smash, 2 Zombie Will, 2 Yugioh, 3 Cyber, 2 Puppet Plant. I like this side deck, but there are a couple cards I would change. I would probably be playing a second 7 Tools. Probably I would probably have tried Thunder Kings out. I'm not completely sure how well they'd work, but I'd probably try them out. And probably a third Chain Disappearance. But yeah, the puppet plants aren't that good, just because yeah you can take a Shien, but you can't do anything with the Shien besides summon like a guy and attack. 3 Cyber Dragon was really good. You have to watch out for Chimera Tech in this deck because you are using 6 machines. But I would have sided Bottomless or even mained it. But I totally forgot about Chimera Tech. But I don't think I would have gone 8-0 if I had the Bottomless sided regardless. So it's whatever. But yeah, I like the one Starlight because it hits Malevolent Catastrophe, which fish, sometimes frogs, just other random decks side in. But usually fish though. Almost guaranteed this is good against fish. But yeah. So there's main side deck. So the extra deck, it's really not that important, but 3 Cyber and 3 Stardust, 2 Chimera Tech. I would have played 3. Just couldn't find my third, but it didn't really matter. And then a bunch of generic synchros that I never used. But yeah, so this is the main deck. Since I have time, I guess I'll go over the matches I played. 1 second. Alright, Alright, so round 1, I played some random, some random guy playing some weird stall out deck. Yeah, I actually lost the game too because he final countdowned me. That was random stall stuff, but yeah, I beat him. Round 2, I played Frognarg. This guy went undefeated, and this guy's an extremely good Frognarg player. I could Chain Disappearance him, I could put Skill Drain on the field, but I still couldn't win. I had Zombie World on the field, but I just couldn't. I didn't have enough of a strong monster base, and he Chimera Teched me. He sided in Cyber Dragons. I was pretty surprised at that. But yeah, she's just really good. I don't mind losing to him. But yeah, it's whatever. Round 3, I played a Samurai deck. He went game 1, he goes Shien first turn, set 4. And I go Terraforming for a Malefic World, and he doesn't negate it. Which if he would have, he probably would have won that game. But I had 5 cards in hand, so I go Cyber End attack over it. So that wasn't that hard. Game 2, I Puppet Plan him. And I think I Puppet Planted him. I played Malefic World, Skill Drain, one of these, set a bunch of back row. So the fact he got Shien back didn't really matter. But yeah. And then round 4, I played Brendan Beckman, who's also using 6 Samurai. Game 1, I go first. So I'm just Skill Drain Warning. I summoned one of these guys, I think. So I mean it's really not that hard if you go first and you have Skill Drain Warning. Like anything they do, you just negate it or whatever. And then game 2, he summoned Barkion turn 1, and we passed turns for 10 minutes. And the entire time I have a Juju Master set, which if he attacked it, I would have won. But he never attacked it. I think he thought it was a Dyna. He had warning set or something. But I wish he attacked it. Game 3, basically the same thing as game 1. I don't remember a ton of details, but I think I Mind Crushed him, or I Virused him, or something. But I had Skill Drain and the usual, 4K beats. Round 5, I played Chris Mantos, who was using kind of a cool Chaos beatdown deck. He just has an awful matchup against this, so it was an easy 2-0. But I mean, Skill Drain wrecked the entire deck. He tried to use Royal Decree game 2, but I chained this, and that was that. Round what 6? I played another Frognark. I kind of took the round 2 Frognark duelist. I didn't take him very seriously, but I knew I had to take this matchup a little more seriously if I actually wanted to win. So I 2-0'd him. I mean, yeah, it was pretty standard. I like DGV'd him and drained and stuff. Round 7, I played Machina Gadget. The matchup against Machina Gadget is really bad, just because they have such a good monster flow. And the fortress is a total pain to get rid of. But if they can kill the skill drain, you know, that's basically how they can win. But if I keep drain on the field, I have a better chance, I guess. But like, they have all this removal and only played 9 monsters, so so game 1, yeah, I lose because he mains Cyber Dragons. Game 2, I play like both of these, and he plays his Machina Fortress way too aggressive. Like, I couldn't keep that thing off the field. He almost beat me game 2, but I think what did I do? I made a Chimera Tech or something. Game 3 was similar to game 2, except I was about to lose. I was about to win, actually. He plays Cyber Dragon, makes Chimera Tech. So I'm about to lose. You know, I'm staring down a big field with like 6,000 damage. I top Cyber Dragon and I win. Which is pretty hot. And on 8, I play Andrew Salazar, Dr. Drew, and game 1, I know he's playing. He knows that I'm using Skill Drain, but he summons Lila. First turn I drain it. I just go like Cyber Dragon or one of these guys and attack over it. Game 2, he Dark Bribed something of mine, I don't remember, but he used Dark Bribe, and I don't know, he did some Lone Fire trick, I don't remember. And in game 3, we had a ruling dispute, but it got ruled against me, which is terrible, but I was still able to win because I Starlight Roaded a Malevolent Catastrophe, so that was pretty hot. Yeah. And then top 8, I would have played Henry with Gravekeepers, but nobody really wanted to play in the top 8. I don't think anyone played. We just dice rolled for the binders. I don't really care, but I mean, GK is a pretty easy matchup. I mean, definitely easy matchup. But yeah, I think I got a deck profile of Dr. Drew. I'll leave a link to his channel. I don't know when the video will be up, but yeah. Yeah, this is my deck. So yeah, I think I'm running out of time. That's about it. And yeah, peace out, YouTube.